Today we're going to teach you how to solve by factoring by using the square root. Before you start doing this, you have to know what PEMDAS means.
PEMDAS is the order used in order of operations. It starts with P for parentheses, E for exponent, M for multiplication, D for division, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Together it stands for "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally."
Today we're going to do 3 problems. The 3 problems teach you how to factor by using square root. One problem has no solution, another has one solution, and another has 2 solutions. The first problem we have is negative 7x squared equals 448. We start by doing PEMDAS backwards, so we subtract 7 from both sides, divide from 7. X squared equals 64 is what you get. Then you continue doing PEMDAS backwards and you find the square root of both sides. This will give you x equals 8 or negative 8. You have 2 solutions, because 8 times 8 equals 64 and negative 8 times negative 8 also equals 64. A common mistake is that people sometimes forget that if you find the square root of a positive number, you will have 2 solutions. A tip is that you have to remember that you are doing PEMDAS backwards, from the subtract to parentheses.
The second problem is a no solution problem. Our problem is 2x squared equals negative 144. First, you start by doing PEMDAS backwards and you divide both sides by 2 to leave x alone. Your answer would be x equals negative 77. Then you have to do the square root. Your answer would be no solution because negative numbers don't have a square root. A common mistake is that people often don't forget that negative numbers have a square root and simply don't write one solution or 2 solutions instead of no solutions. A tip is to use PEMDAS backwards.
This is the third and final problem. This is a problem that only has one solution. You start by doing PEMDAS backwards, so you subtract 8 from both sides. This will give you 5x squared equals 0. Then you divide 5 from both sides. It will give you x squared also equals 0. You will find the square root of both sides. It will give you x equals 0, so you only have one solution. A tip is that 0 doesn't have a square root. And a common mistake is that people forget that if the answer is 0, you only have to write one solution. The end.